Hello guys and welcome back to the Red Devil Stand with all the latest Manchester United news and transfer news. And yes, here we go with our video with all the demands that you guys have been making, and I have the pleasure to make it, and as well as it was much needed video. I really appreciate that you guys have inspired me to do that. I have been thinking about this content for a while now, and I have put it all the details that we need to go through, understand all the bids from Sheikh Jassim and Sir Jim Ratcliffe. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, so see, I have put down over a list of pros and cons of both the bids of Ineos bid and the 9-2 foundation. So yeah, let's go through it. We will first go through the Ineos bid or Sir Jim Ratcliffe bid, as we say. So let's go to it, and first thing I'll cover about is the pros of it. All the pros that we are getting from Sir Jim Ratcliffe bid, and believe me, it's not a very long list as you guys have assumed, I guess, right? So yeah, we all have heard that it's been 7 months that we have been going through that sales saga process of Manchester United, and yeah, we have two bidders, Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Sheikh Jassim. And the first thing I would say, the pro list of Sir Jim Ratcliffe's bid is, you may see as a con. Maybe some of you may see this as a con. This first point is that yeah, we will after all get a single chairman. If Sir Jim Ratcliffe's bid gets approved by the Glazers, yeah, he will be the chairman, the next chairman of Manchester United, as we have multiple chairmen right now with all the Glazer siblings, so it will be right down to one. So yeah, I have noted down as a pro that we will be able to make decisions and such things way faster actually, as we do in this Glazer era, as we are not able to do or act anything fast, as we have to convince all of them to decide what to do. So it would be, I have seen this as a pro for Sir Jim Ratcliffe's deal, and believe me or not, I have tried to set aside my opinion in this particular video, and I will provide you with all the straight facts that you need to know about all the bids. So yeah, pro number one for Sir Jim's bid is that Sir Jim Ratcliffe as chairman. So we will get a single chairman, so the decision making ability, but in fact all the things will move around fast regarding Manchester United. Okay, number two, this is also up for debate. It can be put as con and as well as pro, that yeah, Sir Jim, as he have stated in his bid, that he will get rid of the Glazers. He will get rid of 4 Glazers right now, as we all know that they have their 6 siblings. So 4 of them will go out right away if Sir Jim wins, but the 2 of them, Joel Glazer and Abram Glazer, will be there for a period of time, 2 years, 3 years, maybe 3 years. He have said that over the period of 3 years of time, he will pay out them and get the shares that they will be holding for the coming 3 years if Sir Jim's bid get accepted. So yeah, I have put it on the pro list, but as I have said guys, there are very few pros you can find from the Sir Jim bid. I have tried, I have scrutinized everything, and this was my second pro for the Sir Jim bid, that yeah, he will get rid of the Glazers at some point, 4 Glazers immediately, and the rest 2 of them will be kicked out of the club. They will buy out them over a period of time, maybe it's 3 years. Okay, and the third one is that the low chance of Tom Bowley effect. Who is Tom Bowley? Right now the owner of Chelsea. We have seen that how much money we have covered in this community, that how much money he have spent over the past year in Chelsea. It's over $500 million, man. He have spent over $500 million to Chelsea over the past year, and we have all seen what it led to Chelsea, what they have finished with all those investment coming in their club. They still finished in a very low manner, I must say. They finished in the bottom half of the table, and that was pretty unacceptable from Chelsea fans' point of view. So yeah, that Tom Bowley effect happening in Manchester United with Jim Ratcliffe's ownership is a really low chance, as we all know. That is already, gathering money from here and there. So he won't be able to spend that much that to give that effect to Manchester United, the Tom Boehly effect to Manchester United. So yeah, even this point could be taken as a con as well, but still I put it in pro section that yeah, with Jim Ratcliffe's ownership, we will not be spending that much, that that shitload of money. So that Tom Boehly effect happening is a very, very low probability in this case. And believe me or not, with all my research, with all my hard work, this is all I can accumulate for Sir Jim's Bid's pro section. It is what it is, right? I just can't make up stuff, So yeah, he have put in a very complicated deal. It took me a bit of time to really understand that what he wants to say. Regarding Sir Jim's bid, Sheikh Jassim's bid is pretty clear, pretty prominent, that what's his vision, what's he's going to do. So anyway, let's move on to the con section of Sir Jim bids, So the number one con I have found in this bid per se, that debt finance, indirect association with the club. See, he have said that he will accumulate over $1 billion from many banks to to buy Manchester United, but those loans will not be kept in Manchester United's name, as this is not the rule anymore. You can't do that. You can't put debt against your club, the club you're buying. So yeah, he will put the debt on Ineos, but still it's a debt. See, the thing is that we are near $1 billion debt already. Manchester United, the club, is already in debt near about $1 billion. So yeah, putting another debt, maybe it's not over Manchester United, but it's on Ineos, but I still get that indirect link with Ineos and Manchester United, but still there will be that debt, right? That $1 billion debt that he will take if he wants to get a hold of Manchester United. So yeah, obviously to me it's a con. Number two, as I have said in his second point as well, that Glazers still around for at least 3 years. See, the thing is that I in our community we have said that we want that Qatari deal. It's not that we want Qatar per se to get a hold of Manchester United. It's not that Qatar should buy it or Sheikh Jassim should buy it. It's not like that. If Elon Musk or someone, Jeff Bezos, come out of nowhere and say, yeah, we want to buy Manchester United and we want to spend a lot of money on the club, I will welcome them as well. It's not that I am pro Qatar. It's not that. It's only about 3 things mainly. Number 1, we need to get rid of the Glazers. I will support any bidder who will completely get rid of the Glazers. And number 2, who will invest in our club, who will invest in our infrastructure. And number 3, who will get rid us of our current debt. The debt we have right now on Manchester United, whoever the owner will be, he should be able to clear that debt so that we can spend further more in our coming years, which we're not able to do. And debt is the main reason we can't sell players. So obviously these 3 points tick my boxes, and you know what? Qatar have said those. So yeah, obviously it's a con to me that he will keep the Glazers in power. Maybe it's for 10%, 15%, 20%. The last bid it was about, he put the bid for 60% and the Glazers will get a hold of that 10%, that as we all know that the Glazers have 70% share on the Manchester United and 30% is the public share. So yeah. And the number 3 con that I have gone with Sir Jim's bid is that the complicated bid structure, He wants to get a hold of a club which is one of the biggest club in the world, and he wants to buy that after 20 years. What all the Manchester United fans have been through, I really don't know that how he made that deal with those shitty Glazers, man. Why would you do that if you want Manchester United fans on your side, which I guess any owner would have, wanted that after what we have been through with the Glazers for the past 20 years. So whether it's at Jim, Sheikh, Jassim or anyone else who wants to get a hold of the club, I really don't know why would you want to keep the Glazers? And why would you complicate your bidding structure so much that there is no general idea that what he will do exactly if he gets a hold of the club? There is no, I know he will make investments, but in which section, in which part? We need investment in our players section, we need investment in our facilities, we need investment in our training ground, we need investment on our stadium, we need to build up our women's team, we need to invest in our academy. So there are a lot of things to invest on. So where are you going to get all this money if you are borrowing money just to get a hold of the club? And the money he's borrowing is not a small amount, it's over $1 billion he's borrowing. So where will you get that money to get started with Manchester United? He said that he will put Manchester in Manchester United. I don't know what that even means. It doesn't make any sense. What does it mean that putting Manchester in Manchester United, man? What do you mean by that? Just clear as that, see, if I get a hold of the club, I will do this, I will do that. But no, there is no clear indication of what his investment planning is. So yeah, it's a complicated, in that scenario, it is a bit complicated. There is no clear indication of his investment policies. And number 4, obviously the niche concern. The team he already have, the team is already owner of the team Nice. We all know the name of the team. It's a French league team. And we all know the situation that they have been going on. They want that Ineos out from that. They want Sir Jim out of their club as we want Glazers out. So why would we want an owner who is already getting kicked out by other fans in some other league? Why would we want that? So obviously it's a con for me. It's not a very good way. The way he handled the Nice situation, it's not very good. They are opposing Ineos in every manner, in every way. You guys can check the Twitter. It's storming, they want Sir Jim out of their club. So why would we go and, want, as Manchester United fans, why would we want that? To get the owner who is already getting kicked out of his current club. We don't want that. We already had that with the Glazers, right? So yeah. And the 5th point, the 5th con, the last con I have pointed out regarding Sir Jim's bid is a major point. See, as we all know, in this modern day, in this modern football scenario, we need money, right? We have already discussed that in our community that, yeah, to build something, to achieve something, to play at the highest level of football, we need a huge injection of money. A huge injection of money as Manchester City is getting, as Newcastle is getting, as Chelsea is getting. So if we want to finish top 4 for the coming years, for the coming future, we need that kind of investment. So I don't think that Sir Jim has that financial power. I know he's a billionaire, but still it's not that he has that kind of financial power to to overcome teams like Manchester City, teams like Chelsea, teams like Newcastle, which are fully induced with all the financial prowess they can get. So yeah, if we want to compete with them, I don't think Sir Jim bid is the way to go. I really don't think that he would be really effective in that manner. He won't be able to, sign players like Mbappe or Neymar or something like that. He won't be able to do that. He won't do that. I'm pretty sure of that. I know if he gets a hold of the club, he will invest money in the first transfer market he gets. Whether it's this transfer market, it's a pretty thin chance. Anyone, whether it's Sheikh Jassim or Sir Jim, getting a chance to spend in this transfer market, even if they get a hold of the club right now. So there is a really thin probability of happening that. But even if they get the transfer market the coming season or even in the winter transfer market, I really don't, I know that Sir Jim will spend some money, but I really don't think that he would be able to do that year in, year out, which all the clubs have been doing, which we need to do to achieve, trophies like our league, Premier League or Champions League. So yeah, I have put as 5th con or the last con of the Sheikh is Sir Jim bid is that financial power versus teams like Man City and Newcastle. So this is all you need to know about Sir Jim's bid. He have put that bid for £3.5 billion for the Glazers for 60% of our club Manchester United, and these are the pros and the cons that I have listed out for you guys. I guess you guys got a little bit clear picture right now about Sir Jim's bid. So yeah, if we repeat that, I will repeat that one time. The pros: number one, Sir Jim Ratcliffe as chairman. It can be put as a con as well. Glazers gone after 3 years. A bit of a halfway of pros and con. Low chance of Bowley repeat. Okay. And the cons are: one, debt finance indirect association. Two, Glazers still around for at least 3 years, and which is the highest level of con for me right now. And three, complicated takeover structure. And four, niche concern. And number five, financial power versus teams like Manchester City, Newcastle, Chelsea, or whoever, PSG maybe. So yeah, we have decided that I guess these are the pros and cons of the Sheikh of the Sir Jim bid. If you guys have any other point you want me to note down, please let me know that in the comment box. Okay, so next, moving on to the Sheikh Jassim and 9-2 Foundation bid. Let me have a cup of sip, a sip of coffee. My throat is drying out today. Anyway, so the pros and the cons of Sheikh Jassim bid. Okay, the pros, the number one pro of Sheikh Jassim's bid is full takeover. Glazers gone. Glazers gone, man. They will be gone. We will not have to deal with them another day, for even a single day, for our entire life. We will not see their face. We will not hear their name. We will not be affected by their shitty choices. So yeah, I think this is the major pro for the Sheikh Jassim bid, that yeah, they will get rid of all the Glazers at that exact time he's buying the club. It's not that he will get rid of them after 2 or 3 years like Sir Jim had said. No, they will get rid of them right away. So this is a pro for me. I guess you guys will agree on that. So moving on to the number 2 part. Debt gone. 100% debt gone. And we have discussed in our community that what the debts are actually doing to our club. We can't sell players like Harry Maguire or McTominay or someone, or Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I know we don't want to sell Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He played really well. I'm just giving an example. If we want to sell those kinds of players, we won't be able to do so because they have been put as asset against those debts. So if someone like Sheikh Jassim comes in and get a hold of our club and gets rid of those debt, we will immediately be able to sell those players. Even we have to take a hit on that. We all know we can't get in no way possible that we will get 85 million for Harry Maguire. It's not possible in my lifetime, I guess. So yeah, even if we have to take that hit, owners like Sheikh Jassim can take that hit. He's so wealthy, he would be, actually he would be glad to take that if we can get rid of those players. The players Erik ten Hag doesn't want. Okay, so number 2 was debt gone, 100% takeover. I guess you guys would agree with me in this case as well that yeah, it's a pro for us. Clean state or restart, whatever you may say. We needed a restart. We really needed a restart. We really need a restart. Believe me, the past 20 years, what we have been dragged through a puddle of mud. So we are muddy right now. Right now it's in our face, in our body, in our legs, in our mind, it's all muddy. So we need to get clear of those. So yeah, I think in my opinion, we need a restart with all the things that's been going on with Manchester United, no matter in which aspect you look, it's all shitty. Whether it's the sale process, whether it's the transfer process, whether it's our infrastructure, whether it's the condition of our stadium, whether it's our, the stadium of our stadium, the women's team play or the under 19s play, all have gone to shit under the Glazers. So obviously, I think we need a restructure, a restart, a fresh start with Sheikh Jassim. I think so. It would be a pro for him. I have put it down as a pro for him that I know he will put a clean slate on for Manchester United. Okay, so moving on to number 4. See, already we have crossed Sir Jim's pro. I can, put a magnifying glass and could find 3 pros for Sir Jim, and we are already in the 4th pro for Sheikh Jassim. And the number 4, pledge of investment in every aspect of Man United. The thing I just said, right? We need injection of money, man. We need the money so bad right now. We need that in every aspect of our club. We need injection of money. It may sound that I am repeating myself, but believe me or not, put it in your head, keep it in your mind that without investment of a substantial amount of money, we are not going to get anywhere near Manchester City, anywhere near Newcastle in the coming seasons, anywhere near Real Madrid, clubs like Bayern Munich. We won't be competing, we won't be able to compete with them if we are not financially stable. Which we haven't been under the Glazers and which we won't be under the Sir Jim bid as well, I guess. So yeah, pledge of investment in every aspect of Man United would be the 4th pro for Sheikh Jassim bid. Number 5, likely to apply, as they have mentioned in their bid as well. They had put a very detailed bid on their on their buying process of Manchester United. And the 5th pro that I have got from their bid is that likely to apply best in classes to everything, board management players to facilities, etc. You see, we have been run by the Glazers, we have been run by John Murdoch, people like Richard Arnold, people like Ed Woodward. You do not forget that shit, man. Ed Woodward. That fucker fucked us so much over the years with the Glazers. So yeah, we need to get rid of those people who are hampering our club in a daily basis. They can't put a good deal in. They don't know how to negotiate. They don't know how to handle the club situation or the ownership situation or the transfer market or the sale market. I don't know why the Glazers have put them there other than the reason that John Murdoch and Richard Arnold will take shit from all of us fans and guarding the Glazers from all those. I think that is their primary job actually. Not negotiating, not buying players, not selling players. It's to protect the Glazers from the fans lashing. I think that is their primary job, I guess. So yeah, we absolutely need to get rid of those men who are spoiling our club, who are rotting our club from its core. So yeah, a change in structure management is much needed in my opinion, right guys? I guess you will agree on this point as well. So if Sheikh Jassim comes, he will restructure the club in, in that official places like the board of football director or maybe the chairman, and everything will be changed. So yeah, to me it's a pro. Number 6, and a very important part, profit won't be the driver. We won't be buying player or selling players or any kind of money related deal. We will not be doing any deal keeping in mind that yeah, we need to show a profit statement to our new owner. If Sheikh Jassim gets a hold of the club, I'm pretty sure he's not getting a hold of the club for profit. I'm pretty sure he is not, as he have stated clearly in his bid that he is not in Manchester United race for its profit business. And to be very honest, we are not that very profitable. If you guys check out, if you can also find this kind of information as well, that yeah, for the past 2 years, Manchester United have been run, and we are in a loss of 100 million after 2 years. So there is no profit for us right now. So I don't think Sheikh Jassim will come to Manchester United to gather around or collect profits from it. I really don't think so, and neither does he. His property, his net worth is over 200 billion. So I hardly doubt that he would be looking over Manchester United profit to get rich. So yeah, that wouldn't be the problem. So those are all the 6 pros that we have got from the Sheikh Jassim deal. And the most 3 important part of that, as I have said, get rid of the Glazers, get rid of the debt, and invest in the club. He got tick in all those boxes. So yeah, obviously, if me or you or any Manchester United fan all over the world wants Sheikh Jassim, it's not because we are greedy. It's not at all that we are greedy. No. Absolutely not. As I have said, Manchester City have made a blueprint of how to win, football tournaments right now in Europe. It's not us. It's not Liverpool. It's not Arsenal who have made that. It's Manchester City who have made that. So yeah, Sheikh Jassim would be the most, significant owner for us, for our future, for our club's future. So yeah. And the one con, I have only found one con, not from his deal per se. I haven't found any con from his bid. But I have found one con if there is a thin probability of happening. And that is, we have seen that how Qatar have handled PSG. Right, we all know that, how that club's been running for the past decade. Yeah, I know they have won some trophies. They have won the league 9 times out of 10. So yeah, they have achieved. I'm not saying that they have achieved nothing or that, no, it's not like that. But yeah, obviously the club hasn't been running properly for the past decade, right? There is no, what should I say, no rules, no routine. So yeah, no schedule, So those kind of things are important to run a club as big as Manchester United. We can't go around, our players can't go around and partying after until 3 a.m. and coming to the training ground 2 hours later tomorrow, the day after. So yeah, it can't be happening. And that is the only con I have gotten from Sheikh Jassim. And if they get a hold of the club, I really hope that it won't be the same as PSG. The thing is that I have said earlier that yeah, Manchester United have spent a huge amount of money. Comparing to Manchester City, we have spent near about the same amount of money. So obviously, as it is important to have money to spend, it is also important, also very important, that we spend it well. We do not need to buy players who are overpriced. We do not need to overpay for a player, as we have seen year in, year out. Even in the last year, we have got Anthony. We have overpaid by 45 million, staggering 45 million. So yeah, this thing should not be happening in our club anymore. I hope you guys will agree to me on that. So yeah, these are generally the pros and cons I have got. I really hope that I cleared it out with you guys with all these points. So with all, I will go through the Sheikh Jassim bid again to be sure that pros are: number 1, full takeover, Glazers gone; number 2, debt gone, 100% takeover; number 3, clean side or a restart, whatever you can say it; number 4, pledge of investment in every aspect of Manchester United; number 5, likely to apply best in classes in every department of Manchester United; and number 6, profit won't be the motivator, the driver. It won't be. And the only con is that how PSG have been run. And that is something I don't think that they will do if they get a hold of the Manchester United club. I really don't think that they will run the way they did PSG. And obviously these are not the same owners. I know they are all from Qatar. but they are not the same owners. So Sheikh Jassim is not the owner of PSG. So yeah, I don't think that would be an issue. But still, if I have to put out one con at least, so this is the con I got. So guys, you demanded this video. I know it's getting a bit lengthy. It's 30 minutes already. So yeah, I won't bore you with any more details. These are the details you needed to know to get a clear picture of the Sheikh Jassim bid and the gym bid. And I really hope that I was able to give you the clear picture of those deals. So yeah, let me know. Please interact with me in the comment box, guys. And I will reply you guys. And I will put that poll regarding Sancho. What do you want with Sancho? You know that the talk has been going on for the past couple of hours actually. That yeah, Manchester United may sell Jadon Sancho to Newcastle maybe for 45 to 50 million pounds. What do you think about that? If you ask me, in my personal opinion, I really think we should give Sancho a year at least at the right wing position, in my opinion. But obviously, I will want to know all of your opinion, guys. So please put that poll. I will put that poll and please vote over there and let me know what do you think of it. And if you think that you liked watching this video, you liked all the information you got from it, please hit the like button. Please subscribe it and hit the bell icon if you want to get notified every time I make a video. So, okay guys, kudos to you guys. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, goodbye. Take care.